Hi everyone, this is Lisa with Lisa's Coloring Corner. If you're new here, hi and welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy your stay. And if you're back, welcome back. DP Clubs was in contact with me, asked me if I wanted to show some of their diamond paintings to you. And so they went ahead and sent me some. So let us see what is in here. We have 2, 3, we have 5 of them in here. Now, if you have seen my previous diamond painting unboxings or unbaggings, I'm going to call them unboxings from now on because unbaggings just seems not right. Anyhow, I usually always make a thumbnail and then tape that to the outer sleeve. They usually come, or a lot of times come in the white plastic sleeves, and that's why I always put the thumbnail on the outside so I know what's inside without having to take them out. Because a lot of times the little thumbnail up here is on the inside of the diamond painting, so you can't see a lot of times what it is without unfolding it. However, all of these have the thumbnail right on the outside up at the top. So I'm not going to be putting a thumbnail on these, or a little picture, I guess, on the outside of these, because we can see right away what they are. So let's go ahead and we're going to look at the first one. Hardest part is finding out where they open. No, the hardest part when you have these versus the white sleeves is getting them back in these. Yeah, the white ones, it's easy to get them back in. These a little bit harder. Okay, so we have a little one here. You get your standard toolkit with these kits. Get your drills. Oh, and these are all kitted up for you. Oh, that is always so nice. Especially for those of you who like working out of the baggies. I myself don't. I kit them up into containers. But still, having them in these just means that, you know, you just have to open the baggies and pour them out versus having to cut everything open. So either way, having them in these baggies is always nice. Okay, so like I said, we have this little 30 by 30. And let me zoom you in so you can see the thumbnail. Isn't that cute? Now, as far as I know, a lot of you subscribers like me to indicate whether it's block drilling or confetti. Now, confetti means there's a lot of colors in one area. It takes longer. You're switching out your colors more into your tray and putting them back and forth. Block drilling, or it means that you have one color in an area, so it goes a little bit faster. You're able to leave your one color in your tray for longer periods of time. Some people like the block drilling and some people like the confetti. I'm more of a block type person, but I do like the confetti. Also, the confetti is the thing that gives you the detail. So you kind of want a combination of the two, at least I do. Some people love confetti. I'm not a lover of it, but like I said, in most diamond paintings, it is needed in certain areas at least to have some confetti. This diamond painting is quite confetti. We do have some block drilling in through here. The background, W, I'm assuming, never assume. No, it's 939, which is a very dark blue. I was thinking it was going to be black, but it's not. This is all dark blue. The rest of it, very confetti. Here we do have some same colors though. So around here, it's not. But in through here and here, quite confetti heavy. But the colors that are together in here look gorgeous. We'll see more accurately when we look at the drills because, you know, when it's painted on here, it doesn't always real accurately, you know, represent what the colors are going to be once you get the drills laid down. So we do have a legend over here and down here. Not as important that you have two of them when you're working on this small of a diamond painting. We have 21 colors. We have the number, the symbol, and the DMC code. So let's take a look at the drills. Some of you like this part, some of you don't. If you don't like this part, bye. It's been nice seeing you. I always like looking at the drill colors. Like I said, it does give you more of a clear representation of the colors that are in the diamond painting. Now, these are usually in a really nice order, and I'm going to mess them up. So, let me zoom you in. So, the one thing is these baggies do not have the DMC code on. So, if you want to know the DMC code when you're kitting up, if you're not using the baggies, you look for the number 1. And because they do have the DMC code on the canvas, if you look at number 1, it is code 154. So for most of you, that may not be important. As you're kitting it up, some of you write the symbol that is needed for that particular color. And for this type of thing, I just typically go for the number. But it is nice to write the DMC code on that little label also for when you dekit if you save your drills. So that is probably what I am going to do. Right, let me zoom you out a little bit. Okay, so we have number 1, this real dark plum. Oh, look at these purples. Really pretty. Number 4. 5 is a gray, another purple. A couple pinks. Very close in color. This one's a little bit darker. Oh, some pretty blues. Very pale pink. Really nice to have those pale colors to add the contrast. Another dark blue. Blue. Ooh, a magenta. That's a pretty color. Big batch of that dark blue, that 939, because this is the background color. Probably looks black on camera, but it's not. It's a very, very dark blue. Ooh, pretty sky blue. And a lavender. Ooh, that's pretty too. And another purple. You can see why I was drawn to this picture. If you're newer to my channel, I love purple and pink. And here is a pretty teal color. Love that color too. Okay, so that is the first one. So let me get these all back in the bag, and we are going to look at diamond painting number 2. If I struggle too much with getting these back in those baggies, I guess I'm going to have to pause in between each one, which in a sense means it's pausing for you guys, but I have to start a new clip and then add them all together in the correct order when I'm editing. So it does take a lot more time, and that's why I try to do this without, see, and I said now they're folding it the right way, and then I fold it the wrong way. Okay, there we go. But yeah, sometimes it's hard to get them back in these. Yeah, I can see already I'm not going to be able to. I'll have to fold it a little bit tighter. All right, let's go on to the next one. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll just put them off to the side. I'll do it once I am done filming. All right. This one I thought was so pretty. Seems a little bit bigger. This is a 30 by 40. And here is the thumbnail, so we can see what she looks like. Isn't she pretty? I know it's kind of hard to see on the thumbnail, and that was one nice thing about me printing out the thumbnails. It was a little bit bigger, but this just saves me so much time. So I am doing it this way. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. So here you can see more what she looks like. So we have the back side of this gorgeous lady with this beautiful gown on. Again, beautiful colors in this. As far as confetti or block drilling, a lot of block drilling up here. In through here isn't too bad, but her whole gown is confetti, which does mean it is going to have a lot of detail in there, especially for a 30 by 40, and like that one being a 30 by 30. When you have this confetti, it is going to show a lot of the detail in the back of this dress. So that is going to be gorgeous. Ooh. All right. Again, this one is kitted up for you. So again, those of you who like working out of baggies, DP clubs. Now, not all of each of these diamond paintings come from the same manufacturer, so you may find some of them in baggies for you, and yet others not, and that's why. So these must have came from the same manufacturer that DP Club uses. So again, baggies are all set up just like the other one. Oh, I didn't say. We have the legend again, upper left, lower right. We have 23 colors in this one with the number, the symbol, and the DMC code. These canvases from these more budget companies never used to show a DMC code. And I think these companies realize that their customers really like knowing the DMC code. Because I think more and more of us are saving our drills. I know many of you don't, and that's fine, but I think that's maybe why they started doing that, because most companies now do have the DMC codes on, which I love because I do save my drills. Okay, let's look at these colors. Now this is a round. I believe the other one was a round 2. We have a gray, really pretty lilac, purple, kind of a pinkish red, another gray. So this will give you an idea too of the colors in her dress. A couple of blues. The blues, I'm assuming, will be more in the background, because do we even have a 310 in here? No, so there is actually no black, surprisingly. So again, the real, what looks like black on here is probably 939. Yes, and it is the same symbol as on the other one, W. Another blue. So we have lots of blues in here, and that's kind of the background around her dress. Pretty pink. pink. Some of these colors just go together so pretty. Dark blue. Finally, have that pretty green. Kind of a mauve. Another purple. Let's get centered here. Kind of a tan. And then we have our white. So yeah, gorgeous colors in here. That dress is going to be very pretty. Okay, let me get these back in. And yeah, I'm just going to try to get them back in the plastic sleeves once I am off camera. So you don't have to see me struggle. That is the one downfall of having the clear sleeves versus those white ones. You can see through them, but they're not as big as the white ones, so it is much harder to get them back in. And we just kind of jam them back in there. Again, totally out of order. All right, so the symbols on these canvases I have never had a problem with. For instance, let me zoom you in. I guess I could look at each diamond painting, and I probably should. But you can see these are all pretty clear. Typically, if you're going to have problems, and I always say this, it's going to be on the darker colors. But here they have white lettering, which is always nice. Sometimes they do have the black, though, and that does get a little bit harder to read. Here they do have black, but it is very easy to read. Maybe not on camera, but especially if you use a light pad. We do have A's and E's throughout here, and it's very legible. So, yeah, really clear. These companies have gotten a lot better with that, too. Occasionally, you may have something that's a little blurry and harder to see, but for the most part, they're getting quite nice and quite well at their printing. Quite well? No, quite good. Let's speak proper English here. All right, now this one is a gorgeous unicorn. Isn't that pretty? It looks like it almost glows. Okay, so let's zoom out. Look at the image itself on the diamond painting. Now, this is another smaller one. This is a 30 by 30. So these little ones, they just, they don't take long to do. They're really easy to manage. So if you like these smaller ones because you like just to finish something and get the satisfaction of getting a picture done, yeah, the 30 by 30s and the 30 by 40s are real good sizes to do. These are not in baggies. So like I said before, they use different manufacturers. These you have to cut open when you kit up, which is fine. Like I said, I don't use the baggies anyhow. We do have 19 colors. Look at all these blues and pinks. Ooh, so pretty. And again, the number symbol, DMC code. The symbols, yes, very legible. A lot of block drilling in the back. Down here, some confetti throughout the unicorn. Or no, it is just a horse. It's not a unicorn. It looked very fantasy oriented, so I thought it was a unicorn, but it is just a horse. I shouldn't say just a horse. It's a beautiful horse. But look at these blues, purples, pinks. Gorgeous. So let's take a look at the drills. Now, if you're newer to diamond painting, all your diamond paintings have a symbol up here. That symbol is going to match the one on the baggie of drills. So I know some people like to flatten their canvases and store these separate from their drills. Now if you do that, you can always match them back up. You'll always know which packet of drills goes with your diamond painting, because everyone is going to have a number. So for instance, this one is A393. This says A393, and it is a 30 by 30. So again, you'll always be able to know which packet of drills goes to which diamond paintings. I always keep my diamond paintings and drills together in the package, but like I said, I do know others do not. Okay, and these are the very small 200 packs. You don't see these too often anymore. And that's fine. Usually when I kit these up, I fold them in half, shake the drills down, and I cut both of these off at the same time. Goes a little faster that way. So we have this purple. Get this terrain out. We have a bunch of the 820s, the blues. We have the 38, 37, so we have quite a few purples. Packet of light pink and another little bit darker pink. Some more pinks. Oh, so pretty. Dark blue. Kind of quite a few of these like mid-range blues. Here's that really pretty pastel mint green. I love that color. Some lilacs. Now, do you call this lilac and then lavender, I guess, right? A little bit of this blue. Ooh, pretty, like fuchsia, magenta color. A little bit of gray, off-white. Quite a few. Now, are these 310s? Nope. Again, they're 939s. We do not have 310s again. No black. That's all that dark, dark blue. And we have some more blues. Finally, we have some purples. Those are pretty colors. So again, we do have here the DMC code printed on the packets that will coincide with the DMC code over here. So when you kit up, you can put either just the DMC code, you could put just the number, or like I said, some people put the symbol. So however you're used to kitting up, that's what you do. For kits like this, I usually, like I said, because I do have some storage containers that already just have the numbers on, you know, like a, whoops, dropped one, like a 30 set container has numbers 1 through 30 on the bottles already. So sometimes I will use those. However, it does make it difficult when you dekit. So I am starting to go ahead and include a small label on the bottles that includes the DMC code. Or I just don't use those particular bottles and I make out my own labels with the DMC codes on. Alright, let's wrap this a little tighter. Alright, on to number 4. This is a special drill diamond painting. And these type of diamond paintings don't take long at all. Again, if you're unfamiliar with these, I will show you kind of what these are all about. So this is a 30 by 40. So pretty. So we do have the thumbnail up here, but you can see it much easier. Let me zoom out a little more so you can see the whole picture. You can see it much easier on the diamond painting itself. So your special drill diamond paintings, you don't drill the entire picture. This background is painted onto the canvas, so you do not place drills on here. The only place you will place the drills is on here for the butterflies, the stems, the outlining of the lamp. So you can see where the symbols are. That is where you will put the drills down. And like normal, there's symbols in each of these to indicate which drill goes where by following. Now this one is in the lower left, upper right. By following, again, the legend. So, for instance, and I'm just going through this for those of you who are unfamiliar with diamond painting. So, for instance, here we have an X. They do provide DMC codes. I don't know if there is a standard for special drills, however. So, when I store my special drills, in my spares, I don't go by any DMC code. But yeah, as usual, you go by the symbol and put them down here. And the drills are so pretty. The special drills, I should say. So we have a lot of rhinestones in here. And that's why the special drill diamond paintings are so pretty. The struggle is real, folks. The struggle is real. And these do not take long to do at all, as you can see, because you don't do near as much on here. Okay. So these drills are in the bigger packets. Let's go this way. All right, so we do have 10 colors in here. I'll fold it this way so you can see the colors a little bit better. So we have all rhinestones, then an AB, and then a couple special drills. Pretty green. Some people call these crystals. I call them rhinestones. That's a pretty blue. It's an aqua blue. On camera, it is not looking like an aqua blue. Like a peridot green. Pretty pale pink. Now here we do have an AB. AB stands for Aurora Borealis. That just means there's like a shimmery coating on the top of these particular drills. Really makes those areas kind of pop. Very, very pretty. Then the white ABs. Then we get to the special drills. So here we have these beautiful kind of pink, and depending on which way you look at it, purple, and there's like gold. Very pretty. So those are the rounds. Here we have some marquee. A lot of greens, yellows. There's actually a pink in there. And then finally, and I think these are so cute. They always remind me of sand dollars. Because there's that little shape in there. And then the shape shimmers. So those are so cute. I love them. All right, so that is this one. So let's get on to the last one. That was easy, huh? A lot faster. Again, I want to wrap this tight enough so that I can get it back in that plastic sleeve. Maybe I could fit this one in easier. Now, I've learned from experience it's easier to do it this way. Oh, success. One less that I have to do off camera. And finally, we have this one. Looks like a stained glass butterfly. And again, I'm not going to show you, I guess, the thumbnails on here because you can see the image more easily from, you know, the diamond painting itself. So I guess it's kind of silly to show you the thumbnail. Just gives me a better idea, I guess, when I'm looking through my stash, which one is which. Let's get the toolkit out. Came out of the inside of the diamond painting. Come out, please. Okay, worry about it later. All right, so we have another 30 by 30. Isn't that pretty? I love it, this one. So another nice small one. There are 16 colors in here. Number, symbol, DMC code. Again, we have the legend on both sides. The symbols, very clear. We do have these E's in here. Let me zoom you in. For the most part, they are extremely clear. However, those that are printed in white on a lighter background, I mean, you can still easily read them, but they don't pop quite like these. Of course, you know, with the black on the light background. But again, you can easily read these. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but like we have K, G, W, R, G, R, O, O. So they are still very legible. Especially, again, if you use a light pad. I always do. Whether I feel I really need it or not, I always do. Because it just does make it easier to see. So, yes, it looks like a stained glass butterfly. So let's look at the colors. I cannot wait to see what colors are, you know, truly in this diamond painting. Again, if you don't like looking at the drills, you can always fast forward, you know, past the point when I am showing them. All right, so again, I'll show you on the reverse. Let's zoom back in so you can see the pretties. It is another round. All of these kits are round, except for that special drill, of course. This one is not confetti heavy at all. The vast majority of it is all block drilling. The outlining is a little more confetti, but the vast majority of it is all block drilling. So this is a much easier one to do. Even the outline, again, all W's. This is black around the outside. So we have this pretty mauve, seafoam green, dark gray, and a darker brown. Kind of a greenish yellow. Oh, look at that pretty butter yellow. I kind of figured there'd be some of that in there. Another gray. These grays must be used for the outlining, I would think. I love this mint green. Look at these pretty pastels in here. Light tan. Here's a darker green. Again, I'm assuming for some of the outlining. So like the pastels are actually, you know, the colors of the picture, and the dark colors are used for the outlining. Here's the black for the outside border. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Again, must be an outlining color. This must be, you know, the shading in the flower. These flowers. Oh my gosh. That is going to be so pretty. All right, let's zoom back out. Now down in the description below, I will leave a link to DP Club's general website, and I will leave links to these 5 specific diamond paintings if you're interested in all of these, or any of these, all of them, yeah. Now, occasionally, some of them may, by the time I get them, and the time I get this video up, they may go out of stock. Usually they're not, but if they are, I'll indicate that in the description also. So, wrap this one up, and then we'll wrap up this video. That was bad. See if I can get this one. I'll put this in here. Nah, I don't think I will. We'll attempt it. We shall attempt. See how easy I'll be able to get the other ones in. The struggle again is real. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Alright, so I did get 2 back in. So, we have these 5 beautiful diamond paintings. Our little, it's kind of like a lotus sort of flower with a moon and a butterfly on the top, with a kind of like a shimmery circle around the outside. Our beautiful lady. This is that beautiful horse, the special drill. And then our stained glass picture. And like I said, I'll have all these links down below in the description if you are interested in DP Clubs. So thank you so much to DP Clubs for sending me these diamond paintings to show you guys. And thank you guys for tuning in and watching this diamond painting unboxing. If you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up button on your way out. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below in the comment section below. Of course, if you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so. I mostly coloring videos, but I do also do some diamond painting videos. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I'll see you in my next video, and as always, happy coloring and happy diamond painting. Bye guys.